I was talking to a man recently, and I was kind of sharing a little bit about my life, and I'd been sharing my life with him for a couple years anyway. You know, it's just one of those gatherings we have where we get together every couple weeks and just share life together. I encourage that for anybody, especially men. Men should have another man they can talk to about things in life, and this is one of my friends that I get to do that with, and we get to talk about things. You know, I share. I had a difficult life. You know, I think we all have had difficult things happen in our lives, and one of the things I was sharing with them is that, you know, my father had left when I was 5, and very difficult for us. It was difficult for my mom. My mother was very adamant about taking care of her children. She her dream was to buy a home for her kids, because we were pretty poor. And I always say, you know what, I didn't know I was poor until somebody told me I was poor. I just knew we did life, and Mom always took care of us. And she was a praying woman, and Mom did that. Mom achieved her goal. She actually bought a house for us, and was able to do that. And she did that through her truck driving. Mom was a truck driver, and she went to Wally Thorpe Truck Master School. And she became a truck driver, and she earned the money, worked for ARCO for quite a few years, retired there. And my brother was pretty much, you know, he had a pretty tough role. He had to be he had to be kind of the father figure for the most part in our family, and he always felt this pressure that he had to raise us. You know, I was having a conversation with him one time, and a little bit of distress in our conversation, and he had mentioned something about raising me when I was young, and I said, well, I'm not sure I would take credit for that. I'm not sure you did a very good job, because I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but the truth is he did a great job. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but what I have found is that I serve a loving, caring God who has taken this wretched man and shared his love with me, and that love that God has given me encourages me to go out and share that love with others. And one of the ways I share that love is through music. And as I was sitting there having this conversation with this guy, he said to me, he says, you know, Travis, you know, that's what I like that conversation about being religious and what that looks like. And I just said to him, I said, you know, Ron, I said, I'm not a religious man. I just love Jesus. And so I wrote a song, and here it is. I'm not a religious man. I just love Jesus. Some call me a spiritual man, but really, I just talk to God. All my life I've wanted just simple things, but my ways never let that happen. Mother was a trucker, father was a rambler, and my brother a makeshift dad. Now I've seen the rain, and I've seen sunshine. I've walked right through hell. There I found heaven. I've been through a lot. It's just a journey to where I am now. You know, we all have good times, and we all have some bad times. The character of a man is never defined when times are good. Character of a man is defined at times when it's difficult. When you're facing trouble and you're wondering how you're going to get through it. Because it's faith that gives us the freedom to trust in God. And we persevere. And that perseverance through difficult times is what builds character. Now I've seen the rain, and I've seen sunshine. I've walked right through hell. There I found heaven. I've seen a lot of things. It's just a journey to where I am now. I'm not a religious man. I just love Jesus. Some call me a spiritual man, but really, I just talk to God. All my life I've wanted just simple things, but my ways never let that happen. Mother was a trucker, father was a rambler, and my brother a makeshift dad. Now I've seen the rain, and I've seen sunshine. I've walked right through hell. There I found heaven. I've seen a lot of things. It's just a journey to where I am now.